tightening the reins on federal funding for gain-of-function research.
Gain of function, just to recap quickly, that's where scientists modify pathogens, potentially making them more infectious or severe.
Exactly, making them better at causing disease or spreading. And, it's been a hot topic, especially post-COVID, with all the questions about SARS-CoV-2's origins.
Right. So what does the order actually do?
Well, first off, it puts an immediate stop to current and future federal money going to risky gain-of-function projects in what it calls countries of concern.
Like China and Iran, I saw those mentioned.
Yes, those are named specifically, but it also includes other foreign countries deemed to have, let's say, inadequate research oversight. That part's a bit less defined.
Okay, so beyond specific countries, does it give U.S. agencies more power generally?
It does. U.S. research bodies can now identify and, crucially, terminate federal funding for other biological research, too, if they think it poses a potential threat to public health, safety, or national security.
So it's broader than just gain of function in certain places.
Definitely. The language is explicit. No federal funding for foreign research that's likely to cause another pandemic. The aim is clearly risk reduction for lab incidents.
And they're referencing past controversies.
Things like the bat coronavirus research at the Wuhan Institute, funded via EcoHealth Alliance, get brought up as examples of the kind of situation they want to prevent. And even older incidents, like the '77 Russian flu, are sometimes mentioned in these contexts as potential lab-related events.
It's interesting that the White House itself noted issues with previous policies.
Yeah, they acknowledge shortcomings in enforcement, transparency, and high-level oversight for the existing rules around dangerous pathogens.
And a lack of considering societal harm.
Right. That researchers maybe haven't always fully weighed the, bigger picture risks beyond the immediate experiment. It suggests a need for a more systemic approach.
So it's not just about pulling funding.
Not entirely, no. It seems to be about fixing perceived gaps in how this kind of sensitive research is governed overall.
What about research that doesn't use federal money? Does the order touch on that?
It does, actually. It sets a 180-day deadline for the Director of the Office of Science and Technology Policy, the OSTP, to come up with a strategy.
A strategy for what, exactly?
To govern, limit, and track dangerous gain-of-function research that's happening without federal funds. Also, other life science work with potentially big societal impacts.
How would they even track that?
Well, one specific action mentioned is comprehensive nucleic acid synthesis screening in non-federally funded settings. Basically checking orders for synthetic dRNA sequences.
Ah, okay. Trying to catch potentially dangerous stuff being made, regardless of funding source.
Pretty much. The stated policy goal is ensuring federally funded research benefits Americans